Okay, John, you watched things from, as you were just saying there to me, from a slightly different perspective today. What did you make of today's performance?
It wasn't so quite involved in terms of getting decisions and stuff like that, so I was able to step out and let Sharpsy take the bench side of it. But it equally as good that I can have a chat with the manager who's here as well, and we can chat about one or two things with players, and a good performance from the team as well. You know, we talk about attitude, be first above ability, that comes second, it's got to come that way, and that's exactly what we got today from that group of players.
Well, I'd say several of the young lads, there were a few senior lads in there, particularly sort of further forward, but quite a few of the young lads today, the likes of Tobias, got very lively, got that first goal as well, of course. The young lads at the back, Sam and Dan, they've stood up well, Brandon in goal. What have you made of particularly the younger lads today? Yeah,
really pleased with them, because I don't have a problem with their attitude. It's getting some consistency into young players, and can you keep doing this, can you look at those, and Tobias has just shown that for the last 2 games. He's done his work rate, getting back in, filling the right spaces when he's had to defend, which has not always been his strength. Going forward, we know he can cause problems, and he's got his goal in the very first minute of today's match, and then it's a question then of him going and earning that. Can he earn the goal? You've got 89 minutes to go and make sure you earn it and see if another one comes, and he's done that. So that's 2 good games we've had from him, and we've now got to work on that consistency and see if we can get more out of it. But every day is a learning day. We talk about that with the players, and the young kids are getting better, and today, as I say, was not quite as tough as Port Vale away last week, but we did it properly, and we've got 5 goals to show for it.
Trying to find that consistency, that process that you mentioned there. What sort of form does that take, not just in terms of games, but in the week as well? Do you sit down with the players individually, and you look at the video, tell them what you want? How does that process take?
Yeah, we look at it collectively. The boys that played today will sit and look at this back in the next day or 2 and discuss. They discuss it. I do talk a lot, but we let them chat, we let them discuss, we let them think about it, and we had a very good one about the Port Vale game with the boys, and so can we do this again, can we work at it, and that's exactly what we've done today. And they'll be happy to watch this because they know they've won 5-0, and they're not going to get too many sort of clips around the ear from me or from Sharpsy. So good return, and we'll get some good feedback from this.
Jordan played in a slightly different position today, right back. What did you make of him there, and what's the kind of thinking behind putting Jordan there?
Yeah, I think it's because we've got a bit of a good sort of number of midfield boys, and now Jordan can do that. He's captain of this group when he wants to play, and not when he wants to, when he's here playing, and he's done that really well today. And we know he can do that. He might have to fill in that as a sub, coming on as a sub in a first team game, or even starting a game. Liam Kinsella, we didn't sort of nail him down to a right back until this year a little bit. We played him in lots of different positions, and Jordan's a similar type of person who can do that. But yeah, gets on with it, a good young professional, and he's a good example to even the younger guys now.
When you've got the likes of, looking at the bench as well, Alfie came on, Luke Little came on and got the goal. It is a game of patience with those lads, isn't it? That's important to have that patience, but it's pleasing to see them on the bench.
Yeah, it's building blocks, and not every person and every player comes through at the same time. They've got different levels of improvement and working at different positions provide that as well. It's tough being a goalkeeper, it's tough being a centre half, although Corey's proved me a little bit wrong there, but those 2 massive positions, if you make a mistake there, often causes a goal against your team. But yeah, we're working hard individually and collectively. Individually it's important so that these boys understand that we're not pushing them all the way through at the same time. They've got to come through in their own time, but as quick as they can.
Latest, folks.
I just carried on professionally there, by the way.
I was waiting for him to go so I can edit it out.
That's all right. Space. Yes, just get it,
The conditions today are obviously a little bit tricky, but the lads stood up to those well as well.
It's winter football in England, isn't it? And yeah, there's a whole gambit of things that these young lads have got to deal with and get on with. Conditions, wintry days, driving up the motorway. We got delayed for 2 hours going to Stoke last year to play Port Vale, and kicked off late, and all those things. So it's things that happen and things you have to deal with. Yeah, sticky pitch. It's usually a very good pitch, this one, but it's had a lot of water on it. And we've played the conditions as well. Played them very well indeed, as well as the opposition. So yeah, all learning curves, lots of different things that have got to come through it, and we've come through well.